Hello y'all! Welcome back. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. In this video, I'll be talking you through the books that I want to read in August. Want to read, not gonna read, because you can never be certain with me. Like, will I read these books? Maybe. Will I read 2 of them? I hope so. Will I read all of them? Probably not. I'm very unpredictable and I am a mood reader at heart. So I could change my mind about these books like on a whim. So this month's TBR is regular. I'm just going to show you the books. I'm not going to do a specific like prompt jar. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm just going to show you the books, but there is a theme to it because I purely picked only romance books for this video. So there are 6 books here, 6 romance books, all with different themes, with different topics, different subgenres. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video. I'm just going to go straight into the books. It's not a lot, so I hope this video can be short. So yeah, let's get into it. The first book, this book has been on my TBR for more than a freaking year. It's time, it's high time to read this book. And I also own the rest of the series, so I bought the rest of the series for like a kind of motivator to read the series. Damn. Okay, so it's The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I read the whole series. I'm not sure. Is it called the Part of Your World series? I read Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and Just for the Summer, and I loved all of those books. So that's great. The fun thing, well, it's not really fun, but like the good thing about Abby Jimenez books, I'm not sure if this is incorporated in all of her books, but in most of them there is an underlying topic going on, like anxiety or something like that, or like things that they think they have a curse, again, anxiety, abusive parents, for example. And then this one has infertility as the topic, so I'm really excited to read this, really excited how it's going to be handled. I have heard some negative things, but from people I follow, I've heard only positive things. So I am excited to read this, but it has taken me a long time to get around to the idea of reading this book. Then we have a hockey romance, which I think that may be my favorite subgenre. I'm not sure if it's a subgenre or like a trope. Hockey, romance, trope, whatever. I love that. For me personally, I don't know, I love sports romance. They always hit the spot. I don't think I've ever read a sports romance that I didn't like. So this one is The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. I read The Deal by Elle Kennedy. That was the only book in the series that I read. I also read, I'm not sure what the second book is called. Is it called The Score? No, it's called The Mistake, isn't it? So I read part of The Mistake, but then I just didn't continue it because I wasn't that excited to continue it. Yeah, I think this book is going to be really good. I already kind of skim read it before, like way before, like last year maybe like even a year ago. Wow. I'm excited to read this. I already kind of know the topics. I already know what the plot twist is going to be, what the third act conflict is going to be, all that sort of stuff. But I'm still excited to read it because I'm just here for the experience. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just here for the characters and the communication and the banter. So excited to start this. Another hockey romance. I know, it's bad. I have an obsession. Mostly hockey romances because there are a lot of sport romances, but the kind that I'm attracted to is mostly hockey. And I feel like most of the sports romances are hockey based. I don't know, but it's Play With Me by Becca Mack. This is the second book in the Playing for Keeps series. I read the first book, Consider Me. I rated it 5 stars. I actually talked about this book in my April wrap up, I think. But I gave it 5 stars, but then I thought about it a little more and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna seriously think about this every day or like every week even. So I kind of have to lower down my rating to a 4.75 instead of a 5, but it was still really great. And apparently this book is even better, so can't contain my excitement. I also bought the 3rd book in the series and also the last book as of now in the series recently, and with recently I mean like 2 days ago. So I am excited to start this. This is about, I was about to say Elliot. Why did I think Elliot was the name? It's about Garrett and Jenny, and they have made an appearance in the first book. So I'm excited, as I am with all of these books. Then I have Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. Is it Monaghan? I don't know. But believe it or not, it's summer. Here in the Netherlands, it's absolute shit weather. I think we have had 7 days in total where it was like 30 degrees. I don't know what's going on. But summer romance, because it is summer and I need to read my summer romances. I also own more summer romances, but I don't know. I haven't gotten around to it, and I'm currently at my mom's and they're at my dad's. But when I go to my mom's again, I will definitely bring some because I need to read those too, because they've been on my shelf for more than a year, because I was expecting them to read them last year, but then I didn't read them because I was in a reading slump. So now this year I have to read them. Okay, Summer Romance. I saw some reviews and apparently it's a really, really good book. If people didn't rate it a 5-star, they rated it a 4.5 or 4.75. So I have high hopes. I really want to read Nora Goes Off Script. Is that the name of the book? Probably in the back of the book. I think the name was Nora Goes Off Script. I really, really want to read that book too, but I saw this at the bookstore and not that book, so I decided to pick this one up, and it's a summer romance. And I hope this kind of has like Emily Henry vibes, like beach read vibes maybe. That's what I hope. That doesn't mean that it's gonna happen, but that's what I hope. I've got a little dark romance now. The last 2 books are both dark romance. So the first one is Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas. This is the 3rd book in the Devil's Night series. I always forget the names of series or authors or like characters. I don't know. It's just something I do. But I do remember the names of these characters. It's about Damon and Winter. Did I just read the back of the book? I saw Damon and Winter. I knew Damon, but I kind of hesitated because I thought Winter maybe had another name. I don't know. So it's about Damon and Winter. Damon and Winter have met before. That was a nice meeting. He ended up in jail. Now he is in her life again, I suspect. I actually haven't read the back of the book, but I've heard some things about this. I am so curious to see how this will play out, because I've read the first 2 books and I gave both of them, I think, 3.75 stars. And I hope this one will get a little bit better, because from a trusted source, I heard that it gets better from this book and then the last book. And that trusted source is Larry. Larry reads. She liked this book and the last book, but didn't like the first 2 books. So I hope I'm gonna like this book, because I do enjoy good dark romance. But I didn't enjoy Damon in the first 2 books. Let that be clear. So this will definitely he will definitely have to earn my trust again. That's all I'm saying. This is a thick book, so that's why I only put 6 books on my TBR, because I really do want to read this, but it's like 600 pages. That's a load of pages. So yeah, this book. And then the last book, also a dark romance, but slightly less dark, I think, based on the previous books in that series that I read. It's Sinners Anonymous by Sam Sketcher. This is also a series, and this is a mafia romance. I haven't read that many mafia romances. Like, for example, I've read The Predator, and I didn't totally love that. I gave it 3 stars. Maybe I should lower that rating to 2.75, because I really didn't enjoy that book. I don't know. It was just something off about the writing style. I have read some dark mafia romances that I did enjoy. J.T. Geisinger, for example. Carnal Urges, was that the name? But I really liked that book. The second book in that series, you know. But Sinners Anonymous, this is interesting because she is supposed to marry his uncle, I think. And the uncle is old, and it's like for business, for money, I don't know. And he is the nephew. And they strike up like a relationship, I guess. Maybe sexual, maybe physical, only physical, maybe a little bit emotional as well. We'll see going into this. I am excited. It's also not too long. It is 325 pages or something like that. The font is, oh no, that's smuts. Okay, I saw the word pussy. This is the font. It's very close together. I don't really typically enjoy that, because then it feels like the time is passing by so slowly. But if it's a good book, that doesn't matter. So, this book. Alright, so those were the books. Let me pick them up to show you all of them together. Oh, that one is backwards. Okay. These are the books that I'll be reading, or hope to be reading, in August. So it's not August yet, so I have some time to prepare to read this stack. I'm definitely gonna need good luck, because this book is thick. Play With Me, also thick, also over 500 pages. So I'm gonna need good luck. I need luck on my side this month, next month. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, those were the books. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you may watch more of me. If you do, give this video a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.